You know, the swing does not end at impact. There are still 2 more steps left in building a complete, fundamentally sound golf swing. Right now, we're going to discuss one of those final 2 steps. Step 7 of the 8-step swing, the early follow-through. This is the segment of the swing that falls between impact and the point at which your right arm is approximately parallel to the ground. Let me show you what I mean. From impact through early follow-through, this positioning right here. Some of the poor positioning and mistakes that occur at this point are the results of much earlier errors and problems. But other Step 7 mistakes crop up during and right after impact. The most notable problems at this stage tend to stem from the breakdown of the connection between the left shoulder area and the upper left side of the chest. This is perhaps the most important in-swing connection in golf, and letting it break down leads to several major flaws. First, the hands and club overextend down the target line. This way. We disconnect the left arm and overextend toward the target. Second, the left shoulder remains in view past the point at which it should. That means from the face-on view, as I'm watching a player, the left shoulder area stays in the shot too long and the club passes over. We call that wraps by the body. The result is a bad hook or a push. Third, the left elbow slides across the golf ball in a sawing motion. In a face-on view, the left arm breaks down and the left elbow points up in the sky. I'll show that to you. So coming down through here, the left arm breaks down, gets pulled across, and the left elbow points up in the sky. Looking up the target line at the golfer as he or she completes Step 7, you should observe that the line of the club shaft extends out from a line of the right arm with only a slight angle at the hands. I've noticed that a good player's club shaft makes nearly an unbroken straight line with his or her right arm just past this checkpoint position. Moreover, the continuing rotation of the hips and body center through impact allows the golfer to remain connected through Step 7. A negative to avoid at this step is don't allow your left shoulder to overclimb. This drops your right side too far under and puts you in a classic block position. What we'll do here is choke down again on the club until the butt end of the club is a few inches away from your belt buckle or center. Then you just practice without a ball going through. When you do this, you'll have a great feeling of the center of your body and your hips rotating with the golf club. What we don't want to have happen is for center to stop and the arms to go by or the hands to flip on by you. We want things to stay together here. Now, when you actually hit a golf ball, you might want to split your hands just a little bit, and this will give you a real good feeling of how the hands and arms work through. You'll get the feeling of the right arm and right hand covering, your whole right side covering the golf ball as you go through, and keeping the left arm connected to your left side. So the arm is not coming off your body. And that will look like this, just a little bit of a split, boom, through. And you don't have to hit the ball hard, just a little miniature backswing and through. Now if you practice this little drill and have this same space you had it at address, keeping it through, you'll have the feeling of the toe of the club passing over the heel. You'll have the toe of the club back up, and your right arm will be out in front of your left. Just exactly the way you want to go through the golf shot.